Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back for some more testing here in GT4r, and I have managed to get a whole lot of fire bricks done. If my mathification is correct, we have just the right amount plus 4, because, well, I made 4 extra, assuming. Alright, so coke oven should be very simple. Just needs 8 of them around. And that gives us our coke oven front. And then our blast furnace should be the same thing, but with a iron plate in the center. Problem is, we can't use a wrought iron plate, and I got a bunch of them. So we need to make a regular iron plate. Hopefully, Trends will fix that in the next update, so we can actually use a wrought iron or regular iron plate. Let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, and now all the rest of these need to be turned into fire bricks. That little guy out there is going to have to die, because I am coming out here to build these. Hey, stop slapping me around. Alright, nothing else out here. I see you over there. Come here, jerk. Well, I don't need you to come here. I just need you to die. Yeah, I hear you over there, too. Alright. Trying to build up my levels again, because I used some of them. At 29. Go ahead and eat before I run into trouble here. I haven't done my my bow yet. Oh, hello. Where in the world did you come from? I need to get my bow enchanted. But I went ahead and took the Unbreaking 2 we had on this off. And now I have Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. I still haven't gotten Fortune yet. Still working on that. Let's go ahead and... I'd rather have Fortune for this, but... we'll go ahead and take it out of here anyways. Along with a few of these. Because we're going to build our coke oven right here. Why did I put that extra one there? That. Leave that. And coke oven. Structure did not form. Why did the structure not form? It's the same structure as it is in GTI, and structure formed just fine last time we did this, back in 1.16. So we'll have to figure that out. Let's go ahead and I'm actually going to put this back here because we're going to make a few more of those. So we're going to build this one back here. Oop, not the center. You know better than that. And boom. Okay, that one formed just fine. So now we got to figure out why this one did not form. And I can't remember if we need charcoal, if we can use coal in here. We can use coal. Good. So there we go. We're starting to make our steel. Too bad we can't make some charcoal, because you just gotta right click this thing to get it to form normally. Let's see if we move it. Yeah, I need a wrench for the facing, unfortunately. Let me go. Oh, I got it on me. Alright, give me that. We'll move it over to here. It's really weird that this one's not forming, because this should be exactly the same. Yeah, it is completely not going to form. Alright, I'll have to have Trims take a look at that, but we now have a way of making our steel. We can also do galena in here to get lead and silver. A whole bunch of ways of doing that. And then a bunch of different ways of getting our steel as well. And that's the main recipes we have. We also have pyrite and calcite to get us iron if we don't want to deal with trying to purify the pyrite. We can get that in the nether. It's a really nice way of getting iron. Just go in there and bust up a bunch of pyrite. We also got any iron ore can go in there with calcite and it'll give us 3. These are all normal recipes from GT4. But in this one we need calcite, which isn't there an actual calcite block in 118? Don't you find it around yeah, this here. Yeah, we should have a recipe to macerate this or hammer it or something to get calcite dust. And it would also be really nice if we could use like marble or limestone in there, since they are basically calcite. Greg sees them as that. Alright, so we got 4 extra of those. We don't really care. They can go down there. Alright, so yeah, you guys are going to be making noise for a little bit, because I don't think I have any more ores that need to be macerated. I've got all this wood I plan on putting in the coke oven. I do want to make a couple hoppers, but we can do that later. The next thing we're going to do is start using our steel out there to make some better boilers. We can make these solid fuel steel boilers. They'll take 5 iron plates to do. We can actually upgrade the bronze one, which was not a thing in GT4. But it is in here, and we might just use it to do so. Although I'm not really sure why you'd want to, because you'd be wasting your bronze. because you should be able to recycle this. Oh no, he doesn't have a macerating recipe to get the bronze back out of it. Ah. Well, I'm definitely not going to do it because it's going to take the same amount of steel, and it's just bricks and furnace. So it's not really worth it to do this. The only thing you're saving is the use of your wrench. Who really gives a shit? But we're going to do that, and then we're also going to, the first thing we're going to do, to be honest, is we're going to make the saw, which is not called a saw, it's called a cutter, which is annoying. Really should be called a sawmill or something, or at least have saw in here somewhere. So this is the next thing we're going to make. I'll get everything ready for that, and we'll set that up next. We just need to get 4 steel for that, and I'm probably going to change around the way these things are. Did this thing fix? No, it didn't fix. Somehow that is still happening. If it doesn't get above 64, it doesn't do that. It only does it if it gets over a stack in there, and you don't remove it and another one gets put in, then it starts building up. But it's really weird. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to get some more coal. Well, here's our first steel. Let's go ahead and break out a bit more of this. I'll have to fix my hole here. Put this in so we can make some more steel. And I'm actually going to leave you guys with a nice, short, quick one today, because we kind of have everything we needed to do done today, since we can't mess around with trying to automate the coke oven since it doesn't work. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.